We took a picture with these brothers not too long ago, and I promised I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna, brothers like, nah, it's all right, just leave it alone. It is what it is. But I felt some way about it. I ain't even gonna lie. And I'm gonna let brothers get it off, man. I felt some way.
Whatever you gotta say.
Brothers came to our school. Brothers came to our school, man. Brothers came to our school. Whether they knew our school was right there or not.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real.
Go ahead.
They came to our school in folly and wickedness, man, because this is what they do. They got a propensity of doing this, right? Offending brothers. Because they look at themselves as high, let me take off my hat, that's how you know I'm not playing. Right? I'm gonna keep it a bean. They got a history, a propensity of going into other brothers' territories, stepping on them, and saying, we the real Brews, we the real Hebrews, or they don't call themselves Hebrews, we the real Israelites, we're gonna come here and give y'all the real word. So we're gonna disregard y'all and step over y'all. As the scriptures, disregard the scriptures. The scriptures say don't build on another man's foundation. They don't care about none of that, right? They know we right here. Anyways, we still show them love. So they passing out flyers. Oh, you guys right here. So we let them come in. Rata in the spirit say, look, man, this is a good moment for Israel. I like the spirit. Let's go ahead and piece it up and take a flick for the nation. Particularly for the new, people that's coming into the truth and see solidarity among the camps. Show them the picture real quick.
Yeah, show them the picture.
We take a picture with these brothers. Within an hour, it get took down from leadership. Nate, I'm calling you out because you the top dog, right? You're going to stand next to some wicked ass. You're going to stand next to some wicked ass. Now show the other picture. You're going to stand next to some wicked idolaters, skinhead people that don't keep the commandments whatsoever.
Say what? Because some people might not know what we talking about.
Oh yeah.
They just got together.
Get the video.
They just got together with the Nation of Islam. On the video, stood in solidarity. Get the video.
This is a direct quote from Bishop Nathaniel himself. This is his page.
Here, let me turn it around.
Turn it around.
What did it say? IUIC and NOI join together.
So hold on. So wait a minute, Nate. You're gonna join together with people that's known idolaters, that known to pollute the minds of our people and corrupt our minds of our people with poor folly. But when it comes to your brothers, you got to take down the picture. I know y'all look at us like some less fortunate, disgruntled, wicked black Hebrew Israelites. Y'all always say that, right? But this is true. This is like, are y'all really about uniting Israelites? That's in your name. Are y'all really about uniting Israelites? Because I can't tell. Because when y'all run into Israelites, it's the opposite. It's always division and contention among y'all. Right? 2 or 3 witnesses of what the scriptures say. Let the word be a what?
Let the word be a
I got hundreds of stories about these wicked niggas, man. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm calling y'all wicked because of what y'all doing.
Brothers came to our school. We showed brothers nothing but love. Brothers came in. We took a picture in unity. We shared that picture. Out of respect for the leader, the camp leader at that time, I did it out of respect for that camp leader. I posted the picture on Facebook as a sign to show Israel that we are coming together in love and in unity. I get a phone call from the leader or the captain within an hour. Hey, can you please take that picture down? The leadership said that I acted in insubordination. I said in insubordination. I said, no, not me, him. Oh, okay. I'm like, all we did was take a picture in love, but I took the picture down because I didn't want to get that brother in trouble. Stand with the Nation of Islam? But you can't stand with your brothers? We're not gonna get it all. We're not gonna all have it right. BOW don't ever profess to have all the knowledge and all the 100% truth. But we're not even brothers that have any strife with any IUIC. Look, I got tons and tons of videos of me shouting out IUIC. Giving IUIC love. Man, we respect them brothers. We take a picture with brothers, and brothers can't even let us get a picture up, just showing unity, but then brothers can stand with damn Muslims worshiping idolaters.
Sun worshippers.
Idolaters.
Sun worshippers.
Moon
worshippers.
Persecuted our people in Africa.
Persecuted the religion that persecuted our people in Africa.
cordial, salute them. I ain't saying disrespect them. They Israelites. They still our brothers. We see the Muslims all the time. We're cordial with them. I'm talking to Bishop Nathaniel of IUIC posted, we're standing in solidarity with some goddamn idolaters. But we gonna hate and distance ourselves from Israelites. Got boots on the ground that's really out here putting in the works for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. And I know you know the name because you said it before. So don't even try to play dumb with the name because you know the name of the Lord.
Even if you want to say Christ, whatever.
So don't even try to play dumb with the name because you know the name of the Lord.
Even if you want to say Christ, whatever. Even if you want to say Christ, whatever.
I mean, no, he know the name.
He know the name.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone. Honors as well to you, brethren, you fellow believers of this faith, and shalom to the elect. So anyway, I'm going to try to make this quick. This is a video response to the BOW, the Bow Wow Israel. I meant the what they call them, believers of the way. The BOWs, right? Their title is Believers of the Way, so I'm going to call them that. And they are upset at the IUIC because the IUIC took a picture with them, and the leadership called for the Jake, which the Jake was right on that. He had to follow the orders that was set up. You know, that's what we do. We have to follow orders. But it goes up to the top. And the order was to take down the video, that the picture, showing we're not united with these guys, although they gave the IUIC gave the Sakari credit for unification, although the Sakari follows the mark of the beast. They don't. They follow the letters of Paul conclusively, so to speak, because they really don't either. But the Sakari doesn't. So you see all this weird behavior going on in the truth. And then you got these guys, which you should have known when the IUIC was marching with the Freemasons, right? That didn't give an indication right then. Why would you want to be with guys like that in the first place? Unless you're like that, right? So why would you want to hang out and take pictures with guys that don't believe on the name of the Lord? These brothers, so to speak, who don't believe in the name of the Lord. But you hang out and you want pictures because you want their recognition from this large group because they have some form of success, quote unquote, in the world or in the Hebrew Israelite community. Yeah, you've seen what these guys do. You've seen all the thievery. You've seen death. You've seen everything that went on, the adultery. All these things went on in this group, and all you guys knew about it. And this other brother of the BOW, he admits that Nate goes off on the name, right? But the other brothers say, well, you know, he called on Christ. I guess he was saying that to get through the argument or whatever. But still, why would you link up with guys like that? And then they say, we stand in solidarity. Yeah, right. Now, that's the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen. And another thing that bothers me about these groups, they all tend to have these different doctrines, different beliefs. And when they get mad, they get upset. Then they branch off and get other doctrines, other groups, other names. But they all say at the end of the day, we still love those brothers. We still love those brothers. Yeah, if it was all unity, why aren't all y'all wearing purple? Right? Why ain't all y'all wearing purple? Anyway, this is Proverbs 4:14. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Right? So this is not just going to the Nation of Islam. We say it's wicked to not calling on the name of the Lord. It's wicked to not acknowledge the mark. Now we know this is actually talking about the wicked of wicked, but think about it. It's no gray area. You're either wicked or you're not. You think we're going to, at Great Millstone, we're going to stand up there in solidarity with the IUIC and put our arms around them and take pictures and put one fist up while brothers are squatting there? Come on, man. They're enemies of the body, right? They are cancer. Now, whether some of them wake up, we don't know. The elected may be amongst them, some of them. But this leads me to believe the bishop have definitely taken that bag. My belief is he's taking that back. This man is worth 150 million. I did a video on that, and then the next week you go back to look at his records, it ain't there anymore. Then it's back, and then it's off. Anytime you can look at somebody and look them up on Google and find out what their net worth is, there's an issue. Not saying that everybody sells out doing that, but come on, man. You're standing with the Nation of Israel, Louis Farrakhan, who's well known to be selling out. This also proves that they're going to try to link us with the Nation of Islam and bring this all home together. See, the scripture says we're not ignorant of Satan's designs, right? So we're going to go into this unity. He said in solidarity, right? All right. Let's go to 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. Now this group call themselves believers of the way. How are you a believer of the way? And you know that these guys, you knew that these guys was off, right? You knew that these guys go muscle corners and take corners. You admitted you saw them doing that. And they came to take y'all corner. In the beginning of the video, they was talking about that. They came and took y'all corner, took a picture with you. You know, as I don't want to say the word bitched you out, but took your corner, took a picture. I believe. I don't know if they took the corner or not. I'm not saying that, but this is what these brothers were saying, that they came in and they kind of, was up taking, muscle in the corner or whatever, and not to build on another man's foundation. So they was cool with you to take a picture, and then the next day they call you and tell you, take that picture down, and we still gonna push you on the corner you were on. Right? These are the same wicked Pharisees back, man. They're doing the same damn thing. They're making merchandise out of the Lord, right? Merchandise off of the truth, hustling people, getting the backing of the government to do all the things that they want to do. Police protection. I remember we confronted Comfy, had to be over a decade ago, and we approached Comfy school, and all his bodyguards came out, and they had the literal police with them. Yeah, okay. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion have light with darkness, right? Communion going together. Let's look up solidarity, right? It says communion of interest, a responsibility, mutual responsibility between two or more persons, equality in the community, right? Perfectly united in questions, right? So the BOW was supposed to be, if they was going to be there, they were supposed to be asking, well, why don't y'all call on the name? And then he would have, Nate, Revelation 16, I think, Isaiah 9 and 6, they had to pull their own preset packages out on the name, which name is not, when you see the word name, that's not actually talking about the name of the Lord. When you see the word name, his name shall be called this, his name shall be that, a name shall be given. When it says the name of the Lord, referring you to which is talking about, that word name is really just title. But when you go to the name of the Lord, that's you need to say the name of the Lord, and these guys don't. So they are spin off of Christian, spin off of Islam. I got to say these guys are nothing more than Roman Catholics. I got to say that. They're Rosicrucians, right? The word community, common pleas, it goes from the Anglo-French, is that done in public in unity with worshipers in private prayer, right? So we go to the word unity. We all know what unity means. Basically unite, right? Unit, oneness, unity, oneness, same in agreements, singular, unite, and undivided, whole. There we go. So this is easy. I'm just going through the fact, through the Spirit. It's easy for us at Great Millstone. We understand what unity truly is, right? The brothers here went down to VA last week in Richmond, and we had what you call a unity camp, right? That was unity, okay? Anyway, 2 Corinthians 6:14. Be ye not unequally yoked with unbelievers. Okay, I read that. What fellowship have in righteousness, and what communion have light with darkness, right? How are you going to have light with darkness, right? Communion goes to fellowship, community, right? There's no such thing as a black community because they're not under one agreement. Everybody's got different doctrines and different, beliefs. This is why it's hard to say Israelite community. And if you want to look at it in a big whole perspective, yeah, we all agree that we're Israelites, right? But as communion together and belief in the same, as I put in the clip, if the Lord wanted us to be one, we would be one, right? And this guy goes on to talk about we don't have the 100% truth. That that's always a shot at GMS. You know it. But why are you guys sitting up here complaining now? You knew these guys was wicked. You admitted in the video that these guys was doing all kind of heinous and unnatural behaviors according to the truth. I mean, this group can write a book and make a novel or a movie. You have murder, death, right? Murder, deception, hypocrisy, thievery, adultery, all kind of fights, all kind of soap opera stuff going on in that group. Yeah, all right. So let's go to Acts 20 and 27. This is what Paul said, right? For I did not, these are different translations. It says, for I have not shunned to declare unto you the counsel of God. For I have not shunned to declare to you the whole counsel of God. See, they left that out in the KJV. But the original text said the whole counsel. When I looked this up, this NIV, for I have not hesitated to proclaim to you the whole will of God. Right? This is why when you go to the book of Ezekiel, it says, eat the whole roll. If you're going around saying that you're not proclaiming to have 100% truth in doctrine, and the reason why we say that, because doctrines do grow. The things 20 years ago, we know more now than we knew before. But in order to have the 100% truth, when people come up, you have to be able to answer the questions according to unity as well. So both of these groups don't believe in the mark, but one believe on the name, one believe in hell, maybe the other one don't. I don't know their differences, but they do. He admitted they have doctrinal differences, right? And you can't tell me why Genesis haven't broke off from Sakari and they don't have some form of doctrinal differences. But at the end of the day, which one of you are right? So you bring confusion when you say, well, we got the truth, well, we got the truth, or well, we got some of the truth, you got some of the truth, and that leads the sheep to try to go to 100 different places and look at 1,000 different videos because everybody got a piece of the truth. And you mean to tell me that all the pieces of the truth that is together, for whatever reason, GMS, we're the worst, don't watch them. So if this was the case and we had some of the truth, why would you tell people not to watch us? Yeah, that happens too. Let me read a comment. Let me get back to this real quick. This madness in this. Let me go back here. Let me go to a comment that somebody left. Let's see what it says. This is madness. They're complaining, but they knew that this group was off. But they wanted the recognition of this group because they look up to this group, apparently. And now they're hurt. Now you're bothered. Anyway, somebody says, why did y'all come on the internet to do this? Apply Matthew 18 if you haven't ought with your brother and out with your brothers. SHIT like this is what enemies love to see. See, these people, all they care about is this their reputation. They didn't read 1 Corinthians, the 4th chapter. The Lord said us apostles last would be stricken, buffeted. And this is actually going to other Israelites. We give a damn about the enemies. That's why they allow me and various other brothers to get on these guys and go hard on them. because this is what they enjoy. They like it, but it's necessary for reproof, and reproof means to shame, right? Y'all just pleasing our enemies with this mess. Stop being emotional over a picture. You see that? That goes to show you that our people lack accountability, right? They lack reproof, rebuke. They don't understand, right? They don't understand. When I do videos on these guys and they call us the grapists and they say all these manners of evil against us, nobody leaves a comment like this on their channels. Where was this comment on the IUIC page? Where was this comment? Right? When Sakari said all kind of manners of evil against us, where was these kind of comments on their page? You won't see it. Because all these people are hypocrites and liars, man. Hypocrite means actor. Right? Acts 20. And we're going to go into Strong's lexicon. It says, for I do not shrink back from declaring you to be to the whole will of God. And you look up this word whole, it says all, whole, every kind of, including all the forms of declension, which I did look that up before. Apparently a primary word, all, any, every, and whole. And declension, let me see what that says. Declension. An adjective amount, pronoun, inflection, especially in some prescribed order or forms. The same type, all right? A falling off or away, deterioration, right? These are all the different definitions, right? So you gotta have the whole truth, man. The whole truth, not part of the truth, not some of the truth, right? So anyway, I think that's it. That's all I have on that. Shalom.